Stop what you're doing. Check your bank account. If you see less than $20,000 in savings, you're about to discover why you're in more danger than you realize, and exactly how to fix it. Here's what the personal finance gurus won't tell you. You're not broke because you don't make enough money. You're broke because you've been playing financial defense your entire adult life. While everyone's obsessing over which stocks to buy and which crypto will moon, 80% of Americans are walking a financial tightrope without a safety net. One medical bill, one car breakdown, one unexpected job loss, and they're borrowing money just to survive. If that's you, this isn't about judgment. It's about urgency. Let's get specific about why this number matters. $20,000 represents 3 to 6 months of expenses for most Americans. It's not wealth, it's stability. It's the difference between a setback and a complete financial meltdown. But here's what makes this even more critical in 2025. Federal assistance programs are being scaled back. Student loan payments are hitting with full force. Economic uncertainty is at an all-time high. Healthcare costs continue to skyrocket. Without $20,000 in the bank, you're not just financially vulnerable. You're strategically disadvantaged in a world that's becoming increasingly expensive and unpredictable. Let's get into the 3-phase emergency fund strategy. Forget everything you've heard about saving. This is the battle-tested method that actually works. Phase 1. The starter fund, $2,000 to $3,000. Before you do anything else, before you pay extra on debt, before you invest a single dollar, get this small buffer in place. This mini fund handles the daily chaos that derails most people. Car repairs under $2,000. Medical copays and prescriptions. Appliance replacements. Emergency travel. Action step. Open a separate high-yield savings account and name it Emergency Fund Phase 1. Automate $100 to $200 weekly transfers until you hit $2,500. Phase 2, Debt Elimination, the accelerator. Now comes the game changer. Every dollar you're currently paying toward bad debt, credit cards, car loans, personal loans, becomes rocket fuel for your savings once that debt is gone. The math. If you're paying $800 per month in debt payments, that's $9,600 per year that immediately becomes available for savings once the debt is eliminated. Hybrid approach. Don't stop saving completely while paying off debt. Split your extra money 70/30ths, 70% to debt payoff, 30% to continuing your emergency fund growth. Phase 3. The full $20,000, the security blanket. Once your bad debt is gone, every dollar that was going to debt payments now goes toward completing your $20,000 goal. At $800 per month, you'll reach this goal in less than 2 years from Phase 1. Now let's go into the income foundation and why your job might be the real problem. Before we talk about side hustles, let's address the elephant in the room. If you're working full-time and still can't save money, your job isn't paying you enough. Period. If you're making $15 per hour and wondering why you can't get ahead, you're asking the wrong question. The real question is, why are you trading your most valuable asset, time, for poverty wages when career opportunities paying $17 to $25 per hour, with $100,000 potential, are hiring right now? The career pivot that changes everything. Here's what most people don't realize. You don't need a college degree to earn a living wage. You need strategic positioning. There are 3 paths that can take you from struggling to 6 figures in 1 to 2 years. Path 1, professional certifications, tech focus. Cloud computing, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, $50,000 to $120,000. Cybersecurity, CompTIA Security Plus, CSSP, $55,000 to $130,000. Data analysis, Google Data Analytics, Microsoft Power BI, $45,000 to $95,000. Project management, PMP, Scrum Master, $60,000 to $110,000. Timeline, 3 to 6 months of focused study, $50,000 plus starting salary. Path 2, professional licensing. Mortgage broker, $100,000 plus annually commission-based. Real estate agent, $50,000 to $200,000 plus, market dependent. Insurance broker, $40,000 to $120,000 annually. Financial advisor, $60,000 to $150,000 plus annually. Timeline, 2 to 6 months for licensing, immediate earning potential. Path 3, Apprenticeships, the golden ticket. This is the best-kept secret in career advancement. An apprenticeship is literally a job where they pay you to learn skills that make you irreplaceable. High-demand apprenticeships. Electrician, $50,000 during training and from $70,000 to $100,000 plus certified. Plumber, $45,000 during training and from $60,000 to $90,000 plus certified. HVAC technician, $45,000 during training and from $65,000 to $95,000 plus certified. Welder, $28,000 during training and from $55,000 to $85,000 plus certified. Pharmacy tech to pharmacist, $35,000 during training and from $130,000 plus per year certified. Here is a success story that proves it's possible. I know someone who came home after 5 years in prison with 6 felonies. Every excuse to fail was handed to her on a silver platter. Instead of accepting limitations, she got into HVAC through an apprenticeship program. Today, she's a 6-figure earner traveling from Georgia to Ohio, with all expenses paid by her company. If someone with 6 felonies can build a 6-figure career, what's your excuse? With the decision, the hardest part isn't learning the skills. It's making the decision to stop accepting less than you deserve. Most people would rather complain about their $15 per hour job than spend 6 months learning skills that pay $25 per hour. They'd rather stay comfortable in struggle than get uncomfortable in growth. But here's the math. 6 months of sacrifice equals 30+ years of financial security. Current comfort equals permanent financial stress. Action step: pick one path above. Research the requirements this week. Apply for programs next week. Your future self will thank you. The Income Acceleration Blueprint, aka Side Hustles. Once you've secured a living wage, then you can accelerate with side income. Let's talk the digital side hustle. Freelance your existing skills. Writing, design, consulting $500 to $2,000 per month. Online tutoring or coaching, $300 to $1,500 per month. E-commerce arbitrage, buying low, selling high $200 to $1,000 per month. Content creation, YouTube, TikTok, blog $0 unlimited long-term play. Moving on to the physical hustle. Delivery driving, optimized routes during peak hours $300 to $800 per month. Warehouse/retail part-time, $400 to $1,200 per month. Home services, cleaning, handyman, pet sitting $300 to $1,000 per month. The 90-day challenge. Pick one digital and one physical option. Commit to 90 days. Most people can generate an extra $500 to $1,500 per month with focused effort. You will have to do an expense audit that can change everything. This isn't about living like a monk. It's about being brutally honest about what's actually important. The big 3 expense categories to attack. Housing, 35 to 50% of most budgets. Can you get a roommate? Is there a cheaper area with similar job opportunities? Can you house sit or caretake temporarily? Next, there is transportation. That eats up 15 to 25% of most budgets. Can you sell the car and the payment and buy something reliable in cash? Can you bike, walk, or use public transit more? Can you work remotely more days? Then there is food. This takes 10 to 15% of most budgets. Meal prep Sundays saves $200 to $400 per month. Generic brands only. Eat out once per week maximum. The subscription purge. Most people have $200 to $500 per month in recurring charges they don't actively use. Streaming services, keep one, rotate the others. Gym memberships, bodyweight workouts are free. Software subscriptions, use free alternatives. Premium versions of apps, downgrade to basic. This is a psychological game. You have to rewire your money mindset. Here's what separates people who actually save $20,000 from those who just talk about it. There is an identity shift. Stop thinking of yourself as someone who can't save money. Start thinking of yourself as someone who prioritizes financial security above temporary comfort. The future self-visualization. Every time you're tempted to spend, ask, will spending this money help the person I want to be in 2 years or hurt them? There will be a compound effect. Track your progress weekly. Seeing your balance grow creates a psychological reward that makes continued saving easier. Here are some advanced strategies for faster progress. The Envelope Method 2.0. Instead of physical envelopes, use multiple savings accounts. For the Emergency Fund Phase 1. the emergency fund phase 2, debt payoff acceleration, and the income replacement fund. The snowball effect is, once you hit your first $5,000, momentum builds. The hardest part is getting started. The middle accelerates naturally. The annual bonus strategy. Tax refunds, work bonuses, gifts. 100% of unexpected money goes to your emergency fund until you hit $20,000. What changes when you hit $20,000? The peace of mind is just the beginning. Here's what really changes. Career flexibility. You can take calculated risks, ask for raises, or leave toxic jobs because you're not living paycheck to paycheck. Investment opportunity. With your safety net in place, you can actually invest aggressively because you don't need to sell your investments for emergencies. Life decisions. You can make choices based on what's best for you, not what's financially desperate. Stress reduction. Studies show that people with 3+ months of expenses saved report significantly lower stress and better sleep. Here is your 12-month emergency fund timeline. Months 1 to 2, build starter fund, $2,500. Months 3 to 8, aggressive debt payoff while maintaining small emergency fund. Months 9 to 12, full emergency fund completion. Want the aggressive version? Do it all in 6 months. Increase your income by $1,000 per month through side hustles plus cut expenses by $500 per month equals $18,000 annual savings rate. The bottom line, your financial life depends on this decision. This isn't about becoming rich. It's about becoming unbreakable. $20,000 in your savings account isn't just money. It's options, confidence, and freedom from the anxiety that keeps most people awake at night. The people who have this money didn't get lucky. They got intentional. The question isn't whether you can save $20,000. The question is whether you're willing to prioritize your future self over your current comfort. Your emergency fund isn't an expense. It's the foundation of every financial goal you'll ever achieve. Start today. Your future self is counting on the decision you